So one feature or one accessory we've had for the Cybertruck for a while is this back seat storage OEM type of organizer that goes under the seats. And I feel like this is one of those accessories that seems like a great idea, but then when you actually try and use it, it's a little bit clunky, especially with the OEM version or the OEM style version. And so when Hansho sent us their version 2, I wanted to see if it's actually better, because it does have some features that might make it a little bit better. So we're gonna do an unboxing, but let me show you why this one, even though it's, you know, it sounds like a great idea, it's a little bit clunky to use on a daily basis. And of course, this is not a good representation because, you know, we do keep a fridge back here. I mean, it's kind of assumed here, but the only way to access it is if your passengers have to get out of the seats, and then you lift this up right here, and then you lift it up and then access to whichever. So if you got kids or something like that, or if you like to keep your back seat like untouched, it's kind of annoying because you have to take everything out and throw it into there. You could keep it loose and try and pull it out, but then if you're in situations like this, then it's the whole one piece together. And so that's why this other one that's a little bit more modular, I think is a better idea. So let me show you it really quickly. And this is it. It's a much smaller box, and of course way cheaper than OEM because of course they could ship this a lot easier. Shout out to the team at Hansho for sending us this one as well. And what I really like about this one, like right off the bat, that I know I'm going to use a lot more, is the fact that it's modular. So modular being 3 separate pieces. And actually, right off the bat, my first impressions, this is a lot better. This is more of like a bucket, where that one's like a plastic piece. And so this one could make a lot more sense at the end of the day. And so let's take a look at what these look like on an individual piece basis here, because, you know, storage is one thing, but having it be usable storage is another. And so you already saw how because that other one is one big modular piece, you can't necessarily pull it in and out. But since these are modular pieces, in theory, I should be able to pull each and every one of these by itself in and out, which will make it a lot more usable at the end of the day. And we've got some Velcro right here to stick it to the bottom so that it's not going to slide around a ton either. So let's go ahead and try and install these. And here's what I mean, if I'll try and show it to you guys again. So if someone or if stuff is in here, like car seats, or in our case, the pet protector, I don't want to keep moving it around when I want to access something down here. And so to access anything down here, I would have to lift this up a little bit, and I could try and pull it out. But of course, right now it's not buckled in, but it's not as clunky. So I'm hoping that these newer ones from Hansho are a little bit more easier to access everything in and out a lot more better. So let's take this one out and show you the fit. Okay, so right off the bat, the material is different. You can feel it's a little bit more harder plastic, but the other one is a little bit different in terms of it. I don't know, I think I might prefer the rubberized piece of the OEM style one versus this one. This one's more buckety, but it's also hard plastic, so it won't like flex. And I feel like it's a little bit more thinner, which is actually kind of nice. But you can see I'm just kind of placing it right here because really for me, it's just going to be slide in and out storage. Mainly if people sit back here, I don't really care too much if it slides to their feet, because they should be able to kind of hold it back if they need to. And here is the last piece. So I guess here's what it looks like. Now we can throw pieces back into it, but what's nice is once you put this down, you can see here, it definitely has a different look to it. And I don't know which one I'm going to run in the end, but I feel like this one is more like function over form, right? I think this one has more function. So now if this one's down, if I just want to access something really quickly, I could slide it out. It could be more like a drawer style system, which is nice. See, I can just slide out things from here without like disturbing the seats, which could be a little bit easier. Like now, let's say I want to access, like now I wish there was like a handle on the side, but if I want to access one, I mean the fridge is in the way, but if I want to access this, I could see what that actually looks like. It's tough to say which one is better. I think in terms of functionality, the Hansho one is better if you want just form and of it looking nice. then of course the OEM one is going to be better as well. I think I'm going to try both and then see what I actually decide in the end, but I think right off the bat I do like function over form, and so I think I'm going to be using the modular one. So if you're interested in that, check out the one down below in the description. I'll link both of them so you can check them out, and of course use promo code Dennis if you want to save some money as well.